is a junior, unranked, and here comes Sammy Sasso. The only top-ranked freshman in the nation this year, Division I NCAA.
This is actually his first week at the #1 position.
Had a loss early here at home, avenged it later on. He's actually lost twice on the year, but he's avenged both of those losses. Beat Pat Lugo.
Yeah, then went to beat Brayton Lee in the same weekend. And then Boo Llewellyn of Oklahoma State actually took over the #1 position that week, but last week he suffered a loss, which dropped him down, and Sasso moved from 2 to 1. So this is the first week we'll see him at the #1 position.
Sasso from Nazareth, Pennsylvania. It's interesting to watch, particularly young wrestlers. How do they react to being the hunted?
Yeah, it's a really tough situation to be in. Some people thrive in it. Some people, sometimes it can get to you.
Barrel roll takedown there for Sasso. Comes away with a 2-0 lead.
Sasso, another one of those offensive juggernauts, just shoots, shoots, shoots. Also pretty good on top. One of the few pinners on Ohio State's lineup.
He's got some cradles, certainly. Jay Jagger's talking about him the other day, and there's obviously been the comparisons between the two, Sasso and Jagger's, and the way they wrestle on top with those cradles and things of that nature, and there's some funk and scramble ability in there as well. There's another takedown for Sasso. The thing that was so impressive in that tremendous weekend, though, wasn't his offense. It was the way he was able to defend shots. He uses his hands so well defensively to prevent takedowns and turn opponents' offense into his own points. One of the areas he is going to have to improve upon, and you said that he does have a high rate of attack, and that is true. He has shown a lot of really good takedowns this year. When you get against that top 5 level competition, does he have a shot that he has confidence to get to create offense on his own? That's going to be, I think, the thing that's going to be telling when you get to the Big Tens in the NCAA tournament.
Yeah, one of my worries if I'm Ohio State staff is, since Sammy Sasso is now winning through his defense, are we going to see him kind of shut down his offense and just rely on that? Which is, if you're Ohio State staff, that's not something you want to see. You want to see him continually attack, attack, attack.
There's a nice attack.
But yeah, it looks like that's not the case so far, at least.
Right. Well, Yang nearly put himself in a bad situation, rolling his shoulders toward the mat, but was able to pop back out of there. Gives up the takedown, but doesn't stay on his back. So Sasso commanding things here in the first period. Up 6-2 with just about 20 seconds left on the clock and riding time building up toward a minute.
Looks like Sammy's going to try to ride out the rest of the period.
Smartly so.
Get a fresh start.
Penultimate match of the duel here. Wrap it up at 157 pounds. Ryan Deacon and Elijah Cleary scheduled to go in the last match. Wrestling's an odd sport in that it's an individual sport within a team concept. And you've got these dual meets that right now is locked in. The dual meet is no longer, as you said, barring a loss of team points for Ohio State, being contested. But you still have two individual matches going on, and each one features a #1 ranked wrestler. So even though the duel is put to bed, there is some excitement to be had here.
Yeah, and you can see it just looking at the crowd. It's, as far as I can tell, no one's really left yet. So sometimes you see that later in matches, but they know that there's good wrestlers out there, good products to watch. So that's what they came here to watch, is good wrestling.
Sasso with the optional start. Releases Yang to begin the second period. Now goes back on the attack. Kind of got himself awkwardly positioned there for a moment, but recovered.
Yeah, looked a little bit out of position. Yang not really able to capitalize off it, though.
Yang's been warned once for stalling, and he's going to get another. I thought he had been warned in the first period.
I don't believe he did. There was one exchange where I thought he should have, but didn't.
Oh, I guess there wasn't a warning on that one. I assumed that there had been.
Yeah, they gave an action call on that one. So yeah, just a warning now, no points.
Each subsequent stalling will be a point, though, against Yang here in this match.
Yang is from Fremont, California, redshirt junior. 4 and 6.
Not expecting to see Eric today. There is a stall call again, so it will be a point for Sasso this time.
And we're still on the edge, so technically they could give up another one if they go out here. If he backs out. But they're going to go action. If he hadn't awarded that stall call, they probably would have given the stall call there. But
I agree.
That's not really the way it should work, but it's probably the best way.
Eric Yang now in on a shot. Sasso's knee in an awkward spot. And a potentially dangerous call. Saw the other day in the Penn State-Iowa duel, Austin DeSanto suffer an injury in a similar situation.
Yeah, getting his knee a little bit tied up.
Shot from Yang from distance now.
It's real deep. Sasso not able to get into his short offense that he usually does.
But continues to move there. He's got the ankle. A lot of guys will just clamp there and look for the stalemate. But for Sasso here, continuing to move the hips, move the feet, continue the action, and look for the takedown. Yang doing the same. Now looks like Yang is just trying to hold on for dear life rather than continue the action. And the referee will blow the whistle. Stalemate call.
Just 8 seconds left here in the second. Sasso up by 4. Does have riding time advantage. It's going to be Sasso's choice to start the third.
5 seconds left, and Sasso trying to finish off the period with a takedown. Not going to get it done. So indeed, he will take bottom to begin the third period here. 7-3 advantage for the Buckeye 149-pounder against Eric Yang in the lineup for Yaya Thomas today.
I want to get out early to save that riding time. Still has a minute 16 in his favor. He's going to want to keep as much as possible.
And does so by escaping in 5 seconds, so still a minute and 11 in his favor on the riding time clock.
Sasso up by 5 now, 6 with riding time. A takedown ride out will win it, or will get the major for him.
And again, it doesn't matter for the duel, but when you think about just being a dominant wrestler, you want to see in those stat lines bonus point victories.
Right. You also want to win the little battles. You want to practice, he's not losing right now, but if he were losing, can I score late?
And can I break an opponent?
Yeah, absolutely. Because a match like this, again, could be, round 1, round 2 of NCAAs, and that's where most guys get most of their bonus, so that's where you want to be able to know that you are able to get it. Sasso in deep, coming out the back door.
There's almost a head scissor there.
Yang fighting tough. Might get a stalemate. Sasso does have both his arms free. No real progress being made, though.
Now he was trying to find the right angle to use those arms, and now it just by continuing, now they're going to blow the stalemate whistle, but by continuing here, you move your hands, you move your arms, you show the referee that I'm still trying to work, so maybe give me a chance to do it.
Quick shot by Yang.
Well, we've seen that 2 or 3 times now from Eric Yang. He's able to get in deep on the legs from distance, but then the action just kind of comes to a halt and not able to continue.
Short time here. Sasso still needs a takedown for the major. Yang trying to prevent that. Just 6 seconds left.
Well, Sasso trying to make sure that he does not give up the takedown here in the closing seconds. He will not. 8-3 is the final score. Sasso with the victory. Another win for the Buckeyes. Another 3 points in the bank. 28-6 is our team score. And when we come back after these